Hello, 5 Minutes of Fire friends. Brad Singleton coming to you live for your daily motivation and encouragement. This is episode 459 of 5 Minutes of Fire. The topic today is what I want now versus what I want later. I've went through so many different stages and developments in my life. When I was really young, I thought about what I want now versus what I want later. And a lot of decisions I made were based upon what I want now. I feel like in some ways, I was mature for my age, and I made a lot of decisions based on what I want later. To speak very bluntly, one of the reasons why I waited to have sex for marriage is because of that very thing. I'm making a decision denying what I want now for what I want later. But as I got older, I began to put even more emphasis on denying what I want now for what I want later. That came a lot in my finances. I wanted to be debt free, so I had to deny what I want now for what I wanted later. And that's the way it was for me physically. Well, I'm not going to eat what I want now because of the body that I want later, or I'm going to get up early now and exercise for the body I want later. And so I began to put even more emphasis on denying what I want now for what I want later. But I've recently began to ponder that maybe it's time for another course correction to continue even more tension of emphasis on maybe I don't have to deny everything I want now for what I want later. To give you an example, if I'm denying all I want now, looking forward to someday when I will retire. I'm 44. My goal is to retire by the time I'm 60. That's still 16 years away. And so I'm saying that I'm going to make myself miserable for the next 16 years, so then I'll begin enjoying my life. Maybe that's an overemphasis on what I want later versus what I want now. I think everything in your life is going to be a tension between those two things. What do I want now versus what do I want later? And which of those two matter more to you? And I don't know that they're always mutually exclusive. Now, sometimes they are, but I don't know if they always are. And so for me, the course correction I'm taking is maybe I don't have to always feel this guilt and shame for indulging what I want now and somehow thinking that's going to deny what I want later. And so I'm trying to pursue the wisdom to have that tension in life of maybe it's sometimes okay to just go ahead and have what I want now. And it's not necessarily going to sabotage what I want later. Some choices are like that. And so I'm trying to weed out what are those decisions. What are the decisions I'm making right now that are actually going to keep me from what I want to have later? And what are the decisions that I'm saying that I can't have till later and maybe I could have it right now and have it later? So the principle I'm trying to play out in my life is be here now. Maybe there isn't some magical version of life waiting around the corner that's going to make my life better. Maybe it's time to just fully and completely enjoy my life today and make wise choices today so I don't ruin tomorrow. But maybe, just maybe, not just maybe, today is really all we've got. And I know there's extremes on both ends, but that's really all we're promised. We're not even promised today. So I want to challenge you with that thought. What areas of your life are you not currently taking advantage of maybe opportunities because you're putting it off till later? And maybe there are things right now that you're indulging yourself in right now that are actually going to keep you from getting what you want later. It's some difficult tension to wrestle with, but it's a tension that I'm wrestling with right now, and I'm kind of course correcting back on the side of, you know what? Today is all I've got, and I'm going to wring every drop of life out of it. I'm not going to wait till tomorrow to enjoy my life. I'm going to live life today, and I'm going to wring every drop of life out of this day as possible. I'm going to challenge you to do the same. Well, guys, as always, thanks so much for liking and sharing this video. This has been 5 Minutes of Fire.